Today's our topic is SDN, benefits of software defined networking. So basically there are three. One is centralization of control through software, and another one is the abstraction of the detail of devices and protocols, and the last one is the flexibility. See, centralization of the control through the software, and that is a completely knowledge of the network which enabled automated, policy based, controlled of even the massive or the complex network, that given the huge potential scale of IoT environment. So SDN is critical in making them simple to manage. Another benefit is the abstraction of the details of the many devices and protocol in the network, which allowing the IoT application to access the data, enable analytically, and control the devices, and add new sensors or the network control devices without, you can say, exposing the detail of the underlying the infrastructure. So SDN simplifies the creation, deployment, and the ongoing management of the IoT devices and the application, the benefit from them. Now the flexibility is for tuning the components within the IoT, which is managed where data is stored and analyzed. So to continue the maximize the performance and the security as the business need. So the data flow change IoT environment are inherently designed with the or inherently disparate or dispersed with the many end devices or the edge computing. So as a result, the network is even more critical than in standard application environment. So SDN ability to dynamically change the network behavior based on new traffic pattern or the security incident and the policy that changes will enable the IoT environment to deliver on their promise. Features of SDN. The features are find and fight security threats, and another feature is automatic and real-time decisions. So see, SDN will make the entire to find and fight the security threats through the improved visibility. So they provide into network traffic light to the edge of the network. Now they are made to easy to apply the automated policy to redirect the suspicious traffic to, for example, HoneyNet, whereas it can be safely examined by making the networking management less complex. So SDN allow IT to set and enforce more, you can say, the security, or the more, you can say, the segmented access control. So SDN can provide a dynamic, intelligent, self-learning layered model of the security, and that provide that within the wall and ensures the people that can only change the configuration of the device they are authorized or to touch. So this is for more useful than the traditional wall around the perimeter of the network, which won't work with the IoT because of its size and the fact the enemy is often inside the firewall, so in the form of unauthorized actor updating the firmware on unprotected device. So this is the find and fight the security threat. Now the second one is SDN will allow IT to effectively program the network to make automatic real-time decisions about the traffic flow. So there will be there will allow the analysis of not only sensor data but also the data about the health of the network to be analyzed. Close to the network edge to give the IT the information. It need to prevent the traffic jams and security risk. So the centralized configuration and management of network and the abstraction of network devices also make it for easier to manage applications that run on the edge of the IoT. For example, SDN will allow IT to find tune data, you can say find the tune data aggregation. So the data that is less critical is held at the edge and not transmitted to the core system until it won't slow the critical applications traffic. So this edge computing can also perform the fast local analysis and speed the result to the network core. If the analysis indicates an urgent situation such as impending the failure of jet engine. So this is the example of how the automatic and real-time decisions in the software defined networking. Now, what are the different challenges of SDN? In the SDN, there are different challenges. That is, it is one of the centralized SDN controller. Another is no established definition of software defined networking, and another is networking initiatives are often you can say mistaken for SDN. So see, security is the both a benefit and the concern with the SDN technology. So centralized SDN controller present a single point of failure, and if targeted by the attacker can prove the detrimental to the network. Ironically, another challenges with the SDN is there is really no established definition of software defined networking in the networking industry. Different vendors offer the various approaches to SDN, ranging from hardware centric model to virtualization platform to hyper converged networking design and the controllerless methods. So some networking initiatives are often mistaken for SDN, including white box networking, network disaggregation, network automation, and programmable networking. While the SDN can benefit and work with these technologies and processes, it remains a separate technology. Now, this SDN technology emerged with a lot of hype around the 2011 when it was introduced alongside OpenFlow protocol. Since then, adoption that is relatively slow, especially among the enterprises that have smaller network and fewer resources. Also, many enterprises cite the cost of SDN deployment to be deterring the factors. So, main adopters of SDN include the service provider, network operators, telecoms, and carriers, along with the large companies such as Facebook and Google, all of which have the resources to tackle and contribute to an emerging technology. So these are the challenges of the SDN. Okay, thank you to all of you. Thank you, students.